Hi everyone, Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and in this video, I will be reviewing the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G. Now, I'm going to talk about the cameras, the storage, and the specs of this device as well. And we're going to first start off with the cameras of this particular device. Now, if I go to the back, let me just make sure that the brightness is turned down to a good percentage. If I bring it down really low here, I believe it will flicker. But if we take a look here at the back of this phone, this does have 3 cameras. The main camera is a 50 megapixel camera. The ultra wide camera is a 5 megapixel, and the wide camera, or the telephoto camera, I believe is a 2 megapixel sensor. If that's not right, let me know down in the comments, but you will see the overall camera as I'm going to take some pictures here. And then and there will be notifications going off. This is my brother's phone. It's letting me review it for this video. I go into using all 3 cameras. So they do take good photos. As far as video recording goes, you can see I'm trying to vlog this with one hand. I am recording off of the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G. So far, it's doing a good job recording. The cameras are good on this device. So overall, this is a good Android phone. Now, if I go ahead and play that. No, that's not it. Let's go to the photos. And then now that I'm here in photos, we're going to go to the video section here. I am recording off of the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G. So far, it's doing a good job recording. So then if I go back to the camera app here, and you flip it around, here I am recording with the front-facing camera. This is a 13 megapixel camera on the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G. You can see my iPhone that I'm recording off of. Now, the camera on this device is really great. It's great for Zoom calls, and this doesn't have FaceTime, but any other app where it uses the front-facing camera. So if you use Messenger or any other app like WhatsApp, and if it uses the front-facing camera or Zoom even, this will take good photos and videos. And if we go ahead and play that back, wherever the Photos app is here, I believe it's in one of the folders. Here I am recording with the front-facing camera. This is a 13 megapixel camera on the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G. You can see my iPhone that I'm recording off of. Now the camera on this device is really great. It's great for Zoom calls, and this doesn't have FaceTime, but so overall, the cameras on this device sound wonderful. Now, if I go to YouTube and I'm going to search up my channel and play one of my videos, let me just turn down the volume just in case if there's an advertisement that may be copyrighted. So I'm going to play one of my newest videos. Hi everyone, Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and today Apple finally released the iPhone 16. So the speakers on this phone hold up nice and great. Now, as far as storage options is concerned, this phone only has 2 storage options. You only get 128 and 256. Now, those are great storage options. In fact, those are better storage options than what I have on my iPhone 12. Hopefully, I get to upgrade, but honestly, well, I don't really use Android that much anymore. Samsung is really nice with the overall look and feel. And One UI 6.1 performs really good on this particular device. In fact, before I made this video, I ran a Geekbench test that I'm going to share with you guys here. I may have to go to my CPU history Give me 1 second here. So according to my CPU history that I just ran on this Galaxy A15 5G running, the camera won't unblur, but I believe that is, hold on, let me just turn up the brightness a little bit here. Here we go. I believe it's Android 14 with One UI 6.1. And what we scored 653 for single core, 1,418 for multi-core. Those are lower numbers that I've scored on my iPhone when I ran my Geekbench score earlier today in one of my videos. But overall, Android 14 or One UI 6.1 performs good on this A15 5G. Now, personally, even though I don't use Android, honestly, this does look like an iPhone, if I'm being honest. Sort of due to the fact of how Apple has their cameras, although it's rumored with the iPhone 17, how we can have a camera bar go across the top. That's rumored for the iPhone 17 Pro, but I will talk about that in another video. Now, as far as password authentication, this doesn't have a password set up on it, but I believe it does have a fingerprint reader and Touch ID. Now, again, this particular one doesn't have it, and I'm not quite sure how to set it up on this device, but I believe it is possible to use with this particular device. Now, as comparing it to the Galaxy S25, I don't have a Galaxy S25 to compare it to, but Samsung does make great phones just like Apple with the iPhone. Now, as far as if you should use this device or get it, well, I'm not entirely sure how much the Galaxy A15 cost, but I'm going to ask Google Gemini, and you can see I have no buttons. I had to figure out how to turn on the navigation bar swipe gesture, so I'm going to go ahead and ask Gemini a question here. You can see I double-clicked the power button, and that allowed me to launch Gemini. How much money is the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G?
It's important to note that the price of the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G can vary depending on storage capacity, e.g. 64 gigabytes, 100.
How much is the 128 gig variant? I didn't know there was a 64 gig variant.
It's tricky to give one exact price, as it changes based on where you buy it and any current sales. However, I can provide you with a general idea based on my findings. General price range. You'll find the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G with 128 gigabytes of storage, typically in the range of $160 to $200 US.
So it is a budget-friendly device within $100 to $200. Now, as far as how this is held up, since I've been using this for a couple hours, it released in 2023. This device does have a headphone jack. I know a lot of newer phones, like the newer iPhones, don't have a headphone jack, but this is a newer phone. If you want a headphone jack, this is what to go for. If you don't, then you could go for an iPhone. Now, as far as if I should do more videos like this, well, I would try to make that happen. I would try to review Android phones and iPhones, but my channel primarily focuses on Apple. But with Apple, I also am going to review the competition, and the competition is some Android competitors like Samsung and LG. So hopefully you guys liked this video of the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G. My name is Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech. And make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.